Hey there, O'Grady here. If you're joining me for the first time, I'm on a journey to demystify Medicare because I'm less than 6 months away from signing up and I need to understand it. And you can come along and watch. Today, I'm tackling the basics. So grab a cup of coffee, get comfy, and let's dive into the ABCs and D of Medicare. Now, I know what you might be thinking. Why couldn't they just call it parts 1, 2, 3, and 4, like they do on TV shows and movies? Well, that would be too easy, wouldn't it? But don't worry. By the end of this video, you'll be tossing around these letters like a pro. By the way, I'm getting a lot of this information right from the official U.S. government Medicare handbook. It's called Medicare and You. I recommend you get a copy for yourself. It's free, it's informative, and feels a little more organized than jumping all over the place on the Medicare website. It's a real, hard copy book, good for highlighting and making notes in the margins. Makes you feel like you're back in school. And it's great reading if you're having trouble sleeping. All right, here's how to order. Go to medicare.gov/publications, or you'll find the link on the medicare.gov homepage. Scroll to the bottom under the Take Action section and look for Find Publications. And there you go. Medicare and You is the first choice. You can download the PDF version immediately or go my preferred method, old school, real paper. Order print. Keep in mind, this ain't Amazon. You're not getting it tomorrow. I ordered a print copy on November 24th. The estimated delivery time is by December 22nd. All right, let's dig into the parts. Remember, parts is parts. That old Wendy's commercial about chicken nuggets. All right, let's start with Part A. Think of this as your hospital insurance. Part A covers inpatient hospital stays, skilled nursing facility care, some home health care, and hospice care. Here's the good news. For most people, Part A is premium free. If you or your spouse paid Medicare taxes for at least 10 years, you're in the clear. No further cost. Next up, Part B. This is your medical insurance for outpatient care. Part B covers things like doctor visits, preventive services, outpatient procedures, medical equipment. Unlike Part A, Part B does come with a monthly premium. In 2025, the standard premium is $185. But remember, this can change every year, and some folks might pay more based on their income. For example, if your modified adjusted gross income is more than $212,000 and you're married and filing jointly or single with a modified adjusted gross income more than $106,000 in 2025, you'll pay more. Now, here's where it gets interesting. Part C, well, that's also known as Medicare Advantage. Part C is like a combo platter. Private insurance companies offer these plans, which include Part A coverage, Part B coverage, usually Part D, but we'll get to that in a second, and often extra benefits like dental, vision, or even gym memberships. Think of it as an all-in-one alternative to original Medicare, which is just Parts A and B. And last but not least, Part D. This is your prescription drug coverage. Part D helps cover the cost of prescriptions, and you can also get it as a standalone plan to add to original Medicare, or it's often included in Medicare Advantage plans. All right, let's break it down in real-world scenarios. Original Medicare, you might choose Parts A and B, and then add a Part D plan for drug coverage. Or option 2, Medicare Advantage, you could opt for a Part C plan, as it's called, and that includes Part A and B and usually D, all in one package. Understanding these parts is crucial because it affects what's covered, how much it'll cost, and which doctors you can see. In the next episode, we'll talk about when you can actually sign up for these different parts. Timing is everything in the Medicare world. Remember, we're just scratching the surface here, but don't worry. We've got plenty more episodes coming, and I'll dive deeper into each of these parts. Hey, if you're feeling a bit overwhelmed, yeah, I get it. I'm a bit overwhelmed too, and it's okay. Medicare isn't a sprint. It's a marathon. We're going to take this step by step together. All right, here's a next step. Subscribe, and I'll see you in the next episode where we'll tackle enrollment periods. Parts is parts, baby.